This will be a love reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Cross watchers are welcome to join. If this resonates for you, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And if you need a personal reading for your specific situation, you can request details through my email in the description box below this video. Also, if you need you or your love interest or love interests, plural, if you need birth charts, there's also a link in my description box for that. If you need your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, you need the exact time of your birth to get your rising sign. Taurus, we're going to get started here and read what's going on here in your love life. Thank you guys for tuning in. And remember, at the end of this reading, if this is your story, jump in the comments and let me know how it resonates for you. Taurus, you guys here, by the way, your 4 cards are to my right. Your love interest 4 cards are to my left. You guys can flip them if you need to, if you feel like it's reversed, because sometimes that may happen. So Taurus, you guys are starting off here at the bottom with Judgment, Scorpio energy, but it's also backed up with fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. And then we also have the moon here, which is ruled by Pisces. Taurus, you are in a state of confusion. Okay, we're going to get to the 7 of Cups in a second, but the moon and the 7 of Cups are both cards of confusion or just really needing to figure something out. So the moon and Judgment combined is you knowing intuitively that you need to make a decision about your love life. What are you going to do? It's almost like you're hanging in limbo. Or it's almost like there's a connection you need to let go of, but you're refusing to let go of that connection. But Judgment is about making a judgment call on your life, because sometimes judgment could be a reconciliation. But in this case, the way your cards are falling, you need to make a judgment call on your life, a decision that's going to redeem you, that's going to give you a brand new beginning. Because I feel like whoever you were involved with, lately or, last in your recent past could have been days ago, but whoever you were involved with last, they're leaving you very confused at this time, because this person could still be trying to contact you, or they could still be giving you little crumbs, making you feel like they may still want this connection, but they're still not showing up for you. And you're being called to make a decision. Okay, whenever Judgment shows up with all this confusion, it's like, yes, let's make a decision. Let's figure it out. In Taurus, you do have options. Okay, because at the top here, we got the 7 of Cups water, and we got the 5 of Pentacles earth energy. So you guys have a lot of options, although you find yourself you're feeling very single at this time, because 5 of Pentacles is about the relationship struggle. It's about feeling left out in the cold or neglected in some kind of way. And you have options. For some of you, you could have a total of 7 options. But either way, you have options, even if it's just 2 people. And you're trying to figure out which option is the best for you. But Taurus, you have to think very logically and very practically about your life. As you're out here dating, exploring these other options, who's going to fit best into your life? Who's going to make you the most fulfilled? Who's really going to be that person that matches your vibe and matches your energy the best? That's what your overall decision should be based off of. But yeah, you guys find yourself very, very single at this time. Even though you're moving forward and you're opening a door to new possibilities and you have other options, but you're kind of bored a little bit with these options, but you're going to keep exploring, which is good. Even though you're doing that, this person who you had history with is really messing with your mental at this time. In Taurus, I feel like it's time for you to really cut this person loose and really stop communication with this person. The funny thing is, I don't see a lot of communication cards here, but the problem here, Taurus, is I feel like intuitively I can sense that this person may still try to reach you, or come see you or communicate with you in some way, but it's just very like rare. Like they might come see you like once a week, or they might communicate with you every few days or whatever, but they're still trying to like keep you hanging on by a thread. Now, on the love interest side, this is most certainly 100% the person who you need to let go of. Okay, so they're definitely showing up here. We got the Hangman, Pisces. We have the Five of Wands, fire. So now we have double Pisces here. Someone can have a very strong Pisces placement, but the Hangman is this person just hanging in limbo. Like they're doing absolutely nothing. They're doing nothing to fight for this connection. They're doing nothing to really open the door to like proper communication. But the Hangman is also about recognizing one's mistakes. And I feel like this person spends a lot of time confused about who was wrong and who was right in this connection. You know, because the Five of Wands is like a battle. It's like two people who can't seem to get on the same page. And I feel like this person spends a lot of time thinking like, where did we go wrong? What happened here? How did this connection get to this point where we can't even properly communicate, and where we can't even properly love each other the way we deserve to be loved? Like, I feel like this person in the past may have kept trying and trying and trying, but you guys kept hitting a wall. Because the vibe I'm getting here is almost like you two have like nothing in common. And I feel that with this Five of Wands and a Hangman, this person felt like both of you needed a break from this connection. Both of you needed to get away from each other so that there can be a lot of peace here. And now they're also very confused about, what do I do going forward? Am I ready to let Taurus go? Am I ready to really move on and open a door to a new beginning? Because at the top here we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is their new beginning. It's something waiting for them as well. It's other doors that can be opened for them too. And then we have the Ten of Wands here, fire, but just the thought of them having to walk through a brand new door. And this Ace of Pentacles card, there's a little pathway in this card. And it's like, once you walk through this little pathway that's in this card, you're going to the other side. You're going to a brand new, beautiful new beginning. But this person feels very overwhelmed. The Ten of Wands is saying like the thought of them having to move on, or the thought of them having to open a door to a new connection is just really stressing them out. But they know that they have to release you, Taurus. They know that the two of you are not good for each other. And they know that you two have went in like a vicious cycle of like on and off, makeup, breakup, makeup, breakup. And they're also tired as well, both of you. The problem, Taurus, with this connection, from what I can see, is this person may have been like kind of lazy. And I feel like the decision of what's going to happen going forward here, Taurus, because you have judgment, is you're going to be the one to decide if this is over or if you're going to continue to entertain this person. Because this person is going to do nothing. Like, this person has this vibe of like, I'm going to roll with whatever Taurus wants. If Taurus still wants to entertain me, then we can do that. If Taurus is moving on, then I have no choice. Like, I feel overwhelmed at the thought, but I'll still move on and I'll still go forward with my life, you know, because this person may not have a whole lot of options. But the decision, Taurus, is in your hands. That's why you're being called to make a judgment call. Because if you cut this person off, there's nothing they could do. If you keep entertaining this person, then this person's going to be all for it. They're going to be like, okay, you don't want to cut me off, then I'm still here. But this person has no drive and they have no determination to show up for you, Taurus, the way you deserve a partner to really show up for you. And that's the problem. So you may want to definitely think long and hard about exploring your other options, because you definitely deserve someone who's going to show up for you, who's going to fight for you the same way you will fight for them, who's going to provide for you the same way you will provide for them. You want someone who's not going to leave you feeling abandoned and neglected and left out in the cold. So you definitely have a lot to think about here. But I feel like your decision should be pretty easy. I think that you should definitely release this person and just be brave enough to open that door to something more fulfilling. So let's recap before we go here. Looking at our earth energy, let's see. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Five of Pentacles. That is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So we got our earth energy here. And as far as the water energy, we have the Seven of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have Judgment here, which is Scorpio. And we have the Moon and the Hangman here, which is double Pisces. So Pisces and Scorpio, because these are major arcanas, excuse me. I think that someone here definitely could have a strong Pisces or Scorpio placement. And let's see what else we have here. Fire. Okay, for our fire, we have the Ten of Wands. We have the Five of Wands. And we have fire energy also backing up this Judgment card. So this is all Aries, Leo, Sag. Because fire came out on the Judgment message, someone could also have strong fire placements here as well. Today, for you, Taurus, we did not get any air energy, which is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. But that's okay, because you guys can have all these other elements in your birth charts. Again, if you need a birth chart, the link is in my description box below. And for personal reading, so that I can dig deeper into your specific situation and what you got going on, my email is also in the description box below. And if you email me, I will send you all the details to my personal readings. So Taurus, get in the comments, let me know if you're currently going through this. And if you are, let me know your details. Stay blessed.